This is a straight line. This is a straight line. When you put them together, they become
8.
They become an 8. This is the top part of the 9 that is having roots, and this is the top part of the 6 that is growing like this.
Oh, so you are not talking about addition.
No,
but you are just
talking about the union.
Putting like the yin and yang sign.
The yin and the yang sign.
Right.
That is it.
Right.
What is separating them in the middle is that particular line. So if you are drawing the yin yang, it's like this. Okay, come down. It's like this. Okay. This becomes 9. This becomes 6. This becomes 6. This becomes 9.
Right.
And whatever that is separating them is the middle.
Right.
Okay. The middle part of it becomes this.
It becomes the infinite symbol.
Yes. The sun rises from the east in the Christian way of talking things. Okay?
Right.
So if the sun rises from the east, this is the east, the sun rises. And when it gets to the middle, then it goes down as it sets to west. The sun rises from east and then sets in the west.
Okay. Okay, minche mochi. Na ahano mesra se obenya abotre na wate ase ye. Ba we no Christo ho Christianity ho asem nyeka. Na eye east no. Esan se a Christopher a true free benkum ediko nifa enti no. Benkum no ejina homa east. Ena nifa no ejina homa west. Na benkum no eye enkono eye number 9. Na nifa no ejina homa number 6. Na baba ka se woka ni mienu no ebo ho a enye se woka bom wo de 9 no ene 6 no ebebo ho a ubenya bibi sei eno na odi kan eye wo board ne so se 9 no ene 6 eye aba na e won finfin 6 no ene 9 ni finfin no ene ka bom na saa sign no e ma saa infinite symbol na eye minim se ni padodo na nim saa infinite symbol no ya de no so beto eye video ne so as the video is going on send you bia ebe den ebe hu saa symbol na ye kan e ma wunya saa infinite symbol no na saa infinite symbol no aye ne ho 8 eye number 8 ya ye nim ya yi eye enkono enwotwe kafra enwotwe e ma wunya saa symbol no enwotwe nti enye se bia o ka 9 no ene 6 no na why na plus ana se o ka bom no wodi anya bia 15 16 na wodi anya bia number 7 da bi enya ne sa na opa kire na emom no o ka two numbers ni mienu no eben ho a unya sa infinite symbol sign no why enti ho ene yedu afi baba eba waso na wa kire ye eye dia kan.
Okay. So let's continue with it.
Okay.
This time we are going to take it very slowly, and the rest of you will get the understanding of it. Okay?
Okay.
So when it comes to the east, the east in the Christian context is 9.
Okay.
When 9 meets 6, it becomes an 8.
Becomes the infinite symbol.
Becomes the infinite symbol.
Okay.
When you turn 8 and you put it down, it becomes something like this. That's the infinite.
Infinite. Okay.
Yeah, some people have been gone for 800 years now. So let's go. When it comes to the sun rising from the east and then setting in the west, it's you adding the 9 and then the 6 to get the 8. Okay?
Right.
So now 8, when you look at what 8 is, if you divide 8 into 2, you are going to get the normal division.
Okay.
You are going to get 4. Okay? So 8 becomes 4 over 4. The 4 here represents the 0 facing on top. And the 4 here represents the 0 down.
Okay.
And when you look at what 4 is the same thing as a letter H.
say what done number 4
Yes.
Ubenya a year number 8. The infinite symbol no baba say a year 8 a year and what you know. So what check and what you know ubenya a 9 and a 9. A 9 no baako osoro a 9 so baako ofom. Senior a year infinite symbol no uchemu a ubenya 0 osoro na wenya 0 e wo fom no.
Yeah.
Now u divide 8 into 2 a uche 8 mu mienu a ubenya 9 and 9. A 9 nso no udane a 9 sigiti asia unya letter your friend H.
Yes.
Teno na baba e kan wasem.
H in the alphabetical numerology is the number 8.
8.
H is the number 8.
Okay.
When it comes to numerology, that is telling you half of how it is divided.
Right.
And when we talk about the division, we are talking about it dividing itself from the top here to the down
To
here.
the down. Okay.
And from the same way from this side to this side.
Okay.
Okay?
Right.
Yes. So when you divide it like that, you get an H2 down here. And then you divide it further. Okay? You will get a 0, like me explaining here. The 0 top over the 0 down. And it's the same thing as you putting 0 on this side, 1 in the middle, and 0 in the last.
Okay. Okay.
This is what it means. All that there is 1 and then infinite.
Which is zeros.
Which is zeros.
Right.
Okay. So when it comes to another way of breaking the 8 down, okay, is by dividing it into 2 horizontally. Before you try that vertically, before you try that dividing it horizontally,
right,
which gave us the up and then the down.
Right.
So now if you divide it horizontally, okay, you are going to end up getting 3 on this side, 3 on this side. That is representing the south, which is the 3 facing this side, and then the 3 facing the other side.
So when you divide 8 in a vertical.
Yes. When you write an 8 like this, and then you divide it like this, you are going to end up getting this 3.
Yeah, and then that 3.
That 3.
Oh, okay. And when you put them together, you still get the infinite symbol.
You still get the infinite symbol.
Or the 8.
8. Yes, okay. That is why the middle here is an 8.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Yes. So this is 9. This is 6. This is 3. This is 3. Now we are going to separate them into 2 and then add them together and see if we will get the alpha and then the omega.
Okay.
Because we are always using the up, above, so below.
So below.
Because if the up is as the down, then it shouldn't change the numbers.
Right.
Yes. So when you are dividing this thing into 2, you will have this as 1, which is 3 on top. Okay? 3 down. 8 in the middle.
Okay.
So if you pick your calculators and you add 3 plus 8 plus 3, what will you get? You end up getting 5.
5. Okay.
Okay?
Which is 14.
14. That will end up giving you a
so
5.
4 plus 1, 1 plus 4 will give you 5. 1 plus 4
will give you 5. So you end up having a 5.
Okay.
And if you add it vertically or horizontally, 9 plus 8 plus 6.
Okay, so 9 plus 8 will give us 17.
Yes.
17 plus 6 will give us 23.
Okay. 2 plus 3.
9 plus 8
yes,
will give us 17.
Okay.
And then 17 plus 6
yes,
will give us 23. And then 2 plus 3 will still give us 5.
We still arrive at the same point as 5. Now, if you add 5 plus 5, you are back to getting zeros and ones.
Okay.
Like we started in the beginning.
Okay. 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 Afi baba etimi atrase ama emuda ho. Mesrel sa wonti bibia ase a na waja wo comment. Wo comment section ho. Senior within the next episodes no questions ni bi o wa yentimi nyia no in this episode no. The next episode ni betimi yia no. Isi ano baba chema mai mu ada ho yie pa. And afi na yebe wuremu yie ahwe kwan a yebe fa so a Christosum no
yeah,
for Christianity no eba ne saying a statement na odi kan make e bra ye sha ase no related to religion na kwan ben na religion nso related to sa asem no na eba ne saying na ne nyina no ene church ya o church or board yi so no etimi afiti together ema yenya emu nchase na me bone to fa so far de waka ne nyina na pa kire se esan se uka eyi no emienu ebomu a unya 8 no which is infinite symbol no afei obeme aka bomu ankasa ne aye no se addition north no ejina ho ma miensa mfimfin no eye 8
Yes.
and afei ase no enso ye miensa saa miensa na yadane no na meka se no uka miensa enwotwe ene miensa no ebomu a
Yes.
unya the number 5 the entia ubenya enum no anase 5 no pa kye se ubenya 14 na wasan ka 1 no ene 4 na bom no de nya number 5 we ye se ya hwe no free wo soro e de besi wo fom no afei ye be hwe free on sane mienu no which is east to the west na sa east to the west no oka enkono no which is number 9 any 8 na wo mfimfin no any ensia na e wo west no oka ni miensa nyina bomu a eno nso so ebe ma 23 eyedumia eduonu miensa say eduonu miensa ne so no which is 23 no oka 2 no ne 3 ni bomu a eno nso be ma number 5
yes
me jidi say what you see here
yes
yo see baba please continue
so when it comes to this being 5 and this 2 being 5 both horizontally and vertically are 5 5 okay we are now going to take them apart. Okay, we are now going to take them apart and look at it from the form of Christ and the form of Antichrist.
Okay.
This is where you will ask yourself that did Antichrist existed or it is not that the Antichrist existed?
Okay.
Okay.
Baba kan sembi na ehun be hia pa. Won se me kan wo soro no eye north ade besi south ni bom yenya enum. Ena ye kan eye wonsa no which is horizontal no. Eye from 9 no and 6 no. Ye kan 986 ne so bom eno so yenya enum. Sisi a yenya enum mienu. Na baba e pa kire se enum no baako ejina ho ma Kristo. Ena baako ejina ho ma Antichrist. Enne ye beka ne bronsam enu nti obekire yen kwan a sa niema mienu eye enum ne enum no eyade baako enso baako gina ho ma Kristo baako egina ho ede ma obronsam anase Antichrist no.
So now I'm going to differentiate between the real carbon and the copied carbon. I'm going to differentiate between what Christ is and Antichrist is.
From the 5 and 5.
Yes.
Okay.
It's one reflecting the other, just like 9 reflecting 6 and 3 reflecting It's all the same thing.
Okay.
But you learn to understand them in different forms will allow you to interpret it or have more knowledge about it when you see it outside of this world because it exists everywhere.
Wow.
Okay. So when you look at this, okay. So this is one that represents the Christ.
Okay.
And this is one that represents the Antichrist. If you can't read what I'm writing, I beg, just look. Okay?
It is clear.
This is the Christ and this is the Antichrist.
Okay.
When it comes to you adding this, like I have explained, we have the clockwise way of movement, which is the Christ. Okay? Christ moves in clockwise. And then Antichrist moving
clockwise.
Like the way they write their things, you know.
Right.
Alright? So when you are going to add this, these all are the sign of the physical. Do you understand?
Right.
I'm explaining these two things as a representation of them inside of you.
Not outside.
Now,
okay.
These are all inside of you.
Wow.
We'll come to the outside. That is when we begin to get to physical. We'll get there.
Okay.
When you add these two things, it becomes the one thing that represents your brain as the four corners of yourself. Your head, your heel, your hand, and then your hand.
Your hand, okay.
Okay?
Right.
Those are the 4 things. So when you add all of them, then this becomes the union of them both. So now, what does it mean to be physical? To add these 2 things in order to be manifested in this particular form.
Okay.
We know that every one of us inside of this world, we have a head. And then we have legs. And then we have hands. This part of ourselves represents the 5 aspects of our being.
Oh. So the number 5 you had explained earlier,
Yes.
using the cardinal systems,
Yes.
is just a representation of the human body.
Yes.
1 head, 2
2
hands, and then
the right one
2
always
legs.
reflecting the left, the right leg always reflecting the left leg.
Right.
It's always like that.
Right.
So this is 5, and then 5 is also the same thing as this. Here we go again.
Which is the star.
Which is the star.
Wow. Wow. Okay. Yeah, let me translate it briefly. Okay. So what Baba is trying to say is that number 5 no ejina homa wankasa wonipadua. Na ansa na yebe arrive anasa ode nchechemu ni ba bedru ho no. Omayete ase se ye wo Christ. On sane ohwe watch no a movie from 12 na the besi 12 ne so biemu na eno gina ho ma clockwise. Ye kan poto kase mu se clockwise. Se wo free nifa so e dia besi akobenkum so no clockwise. Eno gina ho ma Christo Christ. And na se wo ye no the opposite side. Se wo free esoro na wasa free benkum no mum e dia ba nifa ne so no. Eno ye anti-clockwise. Sana potokasem ye kano. Na sa anti-clockwise no ejina ho ma antichrist. Eno ejina ho ma bonsam. Enso ni mienu ni nyina no. Enum no eni enum no. Ebia ye enum. Na mo mayate ase se sa enum no ejina ho ma ni pedua. Sa ni pedua ne so. Enum no sa krona sa ejina ho ma ensoroma.
Yes.
And into uhwe ni pedua uoti. Uonsa mienu ena wo nan ba wo nan so mienu etini ensa ne mienu no eya miensa enan ne mienu ebeka wana yenu sanso na ohwe ensoroma Ghana yen soroma na eda yen national flag ne mu no eye tuntum ewo ne shapes ne nso so ye enum sene baba adraw board ne so star bia woti ewo nsa mienu ena ewo nan mienu sana ensoroma na ewo yen Ghana flag ne mu nso no saa nete inti ode nipadua ejina ho ede ama ensoroma me ye sure se o pa kire se ne ye ka se eye Kristo eye ensoroma a wo hyeran no saa nso na bronsam nso ukọ Bible ni mu a ye ka se ono nso ye the bright morning star ono nso ye de ensoroma ena represent no aninti enum na o ka se enum no ejina ho ma Kristo enum no ejina ho ma bronsam no saa ne ma ne mienu ni nyina no korona no so ye de baako ejina ho ede ma Kristo ye de baako so ejina ho ede ma bronsam aninti mesrem nkyerɛkyerɛ we ye nkyerɛkyerɛ a yenya na o ye nsɔre mu ye srɛ sɛ ye ka Kristo ho asɛm ene ne fapem mom yenya daagye na yento adwene bi a yenya no yentungu na yentie nkyerɛkyerɛ a ɛbɛboa yen am yetimi hu yehunu Kristo yie na eso abanfaso e de amaye.
Yes. Okay, so thank you, doctor. We are going to continue from this, and it's about the way that he just said you understanding the real image of carbon
right
to the photocopy version of what carbon is,
right,
because it is not changing everything, it is just flipping it upside down. That is how the devil works. Whatever that is of God, you flip it down.
Right.
God says, seek ye the kingdom of heaven and its righteousness, and everything shall be added unto you. The God that lives inside of me is greater than the God that lives outside of this world.
Right.
Okay, and
Right.
my body is the temple of God.
Right.
You are talking about Christ.
Christ. Okay.
And when it comes to like, what does it profit a man to gain the whole world and loses his soul? Because when it comes to the devil has everything that has to do with your physical self. Christianity, in Islam, they are the richest people inside of this world.
Right. Because most of the things are focused on the outside.
Yes. They are more of physical things, more of physical desires than spirit. So you trying to look inside of yourself to look for Christ, you have to let worldly possessions go.
Oh. So is this why when a man asked Christ, if I want to follow you, what must I do? Christ told him, go and sell all your possessions before you can follow me.
Yes.
Oh.
You need to let go of the desires of the flesh. Because when it comes to the desires of the flesh, it's about them trying to induce your sense of sight, which is your eye, your sense of smell, which is your nose, luxurious perfumes, your sense of touch.
Right.
Yes, by enhancing your body to say that you need to have sex skin to skin. It's a way of you feeling things into a deeper sense. Okay? When it comes to your sense of what? Sight. This is sight, this is smell, this is touch, this is taste.
Taste, yeah.
Your sense of taste. And then your hearing senses. You being able to hear. Okay? So when you are mapping this on this is your smell. This is your sight. Okay? This is your taste. I'm just putting them roughly. Okay?
Okay.
And this is your sense of hearing. So this is the physical things that they are manipulating. In terms of sight, they are able to show you the illusions of what this world is through telling you their vision for you to manifest things for them.
Okay. So, Baba, not to get our viewers confused.
Okay.
You said that star represents Christ.
Yes.
And that star is the human being.
Yes.
And Christ is the inward and not the outward.
Yes.
Okay. Now, the taste here, the taste, the hearing, the smell, the touch, and the sight. Are we looking at Christ or we are looking at the Antichrist now?
Okay. Sorry for rushing ahead. Okay. Let's start from the Christ.
Okay.
Okay. Let me explain things from the context of Christ. Right. So you were given this physical vessel, or you took over this physical vessel to be able to experience a much denser form of yourself in different multiple versions. What that simply means is that I told you at the beginning that everything comes from ones and then zeros. You all originated from that one particular cell. So it is that cell that has divided itself to you looking brown, to me looking dark, to another person looking blue, another person looking green. All animals, everything inside of this world comes from the circle of life.
Right.
Okay. So explain it in the context of Christ. You wanted to experience things. And if I say wanted, people will be like, I did not make the option to do this. That is you speaking out of ignorance. That is you speaking out of the limitations of your own mind. You refusing to accept things and then to grow. You are refusing to learn and then to mature. It's a way of you limiting and then protecting yourself from your own insecurities. If you were to gain awakening right now, you will understand everything I'm telling you.
Right.
You see?
Right.
So when I say that you made an option, it's not like you went to like God and be like, hey, I want to come down here. And if I come down here, I want to experience pain. I want to experience jealousy. I want to experience being broke. I want to experience failure in marriage. That one too is back. It's not like that's how you do it.
Right.
Okay? But it's the soul form taking a piece. You are Christ. and Christ is a piece of a star that represents an entire galaxy of stars.
Right.
Okay? So in these galaxies, no, there are different and there are multiple stars that exist.
So when Christ say that the kingdom of God is within, he's not just talking about one star. He's talking about an immense creation, a whole galaxy within you.
Yes, that is what he's speaking about. He's simply telling you that nobody goes to the Father except through me. The Father is the Alpha and then the Omega.
Right.
Nobody goes to number 10 without passing through number 9.
Right.
That's what he means.
Right.
So Christ is a state of consciousness that every single star inside of this world, as long as you have a physical self, you have Christ within you.
Oh.
So you going through the Father, you have to pass through Christ. Simply means that you have to turn the 9 that has been turned into 6, from 6 back into 9.
Right. To your spirit self.
Yes. Whilst being in the physical form. 6 is your carbon copy. When I talk about carbon copy, I told you that the 9 was the original.
Right.
We'll talk about skin complexions, skin differences. You'll understand there used to be more skins than you know. Okay, there used to be beings that are of 9 etheric melanin that had different color pigmentation of skin.
Okay.
It's not only black.
Okay.
Yes. So when it comes to the Christ, you looking for the Christ within, it's understanding that you started from one particular single cell that divided itself into a full body from a gas form, which is like light, from a spirit form, into a water, which is the sperm, and you moved to being physical. You didn't just start from physical and then you go back to this. That is like you trying to raise back the Christ consciousness, or you trying to awaken the Christ consciousness. Because before a child exists in the mother's womb, they will turn to 6. If you are growing inside, you are 9. It takes 9 months to turn 9 into 6.
Oh. So everything is already in nature because it takes 9 months.
Yes.
To conceive.
Yes.
And then for the baby to come out.
Yes.
And when the baby is coming out, that 9 has to turn back into 6.
Yes. The consciousness has to be retained inside of your body. You have to lose awareness to gain awareness. You have to forget what it means to be divine, to be the Alpha and then the Omega, so that you can experience all of creation of Alpha and then Omega.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
If you didn't forget, everything will become boring to you right now. Immediately you remember you are a God. If you snap your fingers, back, then Apple comes. You snap your finger, back, and phone comes. Life becomes boring. You'll be like, what am I doing? What trouble can I cause? That God over there, let me go and pick a fight. You'll be bored. Immortality is boring.
So actually the Bible, what Christ meant by the kingdom of God is within, is very, very deeper than we perceive. We've just taken the literal, meaning.
Yes.
But going within is just to say that you represent God here on earth.
Yes.
And for you to experience God,
yes,
you need to go back to your roots by finding God again.
Yes.
While here.
Yes.
Oh.
You are 9, okay? I like where this is going. You are 9, okay? This is 9. From the inside to the outside, okay? You having to retain every knowledge of every consciousness of the Alpha and then the Omega. Okay?
Right.
You cannot come into this reality and experience things as a physical vessel and still have that particular consciousness of self.
You bet you be a young movie aquaba a day about work studios. So, we didn't Dr. Osafo na and so. Yes, I'm sorry to us every last week. Baby, you be a year and check na worksika a day in a film. And unti much so bring your dad na wire day. Now, I like it or subscribe in our share a huge medium. Ama one more. Sebio, one more Sanyanka, a message no more so pensa etimi akemi. Welcome to Work Studios. Welcome to Work Studios. Today we are about to continue with the next segment of the program. We left off last week and then we told you that we'll be continuing this week. So kindly bear with us, share, like, and then subscribe to the channel so that all those who may not be privy to this information can spread.
That is why the 9 became the 6. Now it started from the outside, building itself inward, depositing the treasures of Christ within itself. That is why your body is the temple of God. God doesn't deposit things inside churches. He deposits things inside of yourself.
Okay, mami monitor for kakra. Baby, a teaching no aircon very interesting. Na mejidi say ubenya abotre no wanya adaje no wati. So be like it. Na wa share na afei nso so wo ensembuse bia o de beto comment section na say na yehunu na yakan e de ama. So far the baba no sisia no mekire mu eduru baby a se nipa wo yensroma. Na omayate ase se ensroma na ne Christ. San ensroma na so ejina ho edema eyebonsam. Na ensroma ni nyina fapem no sisia ne yeka Kristo ho de no. Wo ye Nyankopon asori dan. Christ enso ba omayate ase se wo Onyankopon ahenie no ete wo mu na mo mani abonten. Tie no mu na mebusa baba se onkyere mu nko enkwa anim yie na yente ase. Na opa kye se sa ahenie na Kristo eka no eye ahenie a enye ade baako anase ade ketewa bi na mmom Nyankopon ahenie aso yie pa se menumi enu anu ne yefri ba ne nti ya ba asase so e wo se yesa hwehwe sa ahenie ne yesa kom ani nti na ofri onayem anase obeto onayem na wo ba asase so a ugina ho edema enkono eye number 9 sa number 9 no ejina ho ma wo higher self anase wo nya su a ete wo na mmom no ansa na obetimi aba asase so no e wo se odane ani nti na abofra e ba asase so a ode ne timom ene sifom.
Yes.
Na wetimi ayede aba asase so sabre no ye nsia.
Yes.
Ye number 6 ani nti abofra dane na yem ho bo so wa moa ne ho na ode ne ti e ba fom.
Yes.
Sa sign na wo ye no ansa na wetimi apie aba asase so no ejina ho ma nsia. Na se nsia no ejina ho ma se oba eye nipa tibiam na wa ba asase so na mmom no oba esan se Kristo ebe kire yen se nyame ahini ati yamu na yehwe Onyankopon a ne su ne ne ban na oye alpha ne omega na na ahini ati yamu nti no esese wa ba asase so no osan hwehwe wunyame a ote wo mu no na wetimi asan akọ eye enkono tibiamu ansa na obewu afi asase so a.
Yes.
Wewu afi asase so.
Yeah.
Enti sa anka obi eba onimse wo yenyame ene wa ba asase so a abrabo na nya de anka be wie peye.
Yeah.
If say wo yenyame dada unni senya ye do nipa experience ade a eye odo experience ade eye otan experience ade eye yaw ani ntino emma wontimi nti abrabo na se yie eye titiru ni abrabo a ye bo wasase so ani ntina obi agya ne nyamesu ewo ho na waba asase su sensia na wo ba wetimi ahwehwe wankasa nyamesu a ete omu efise nyame ahenie no ewo nipa mu se ne Kristo beka ye.
Yes. So for you to see the kingdom of heaven, you must be one with Christ. You must be able to turn matter back into spirit. That is what it takes. You came down from spirit to matter. If you have had your fun, you've enjoyed life, and now you are ready to go home, then you turn that matter the same way back into spirit, and then you ascend. It's as simple as that.
Oh.
Yes. It's as very simple as that.
Right.
So when it comes to you adding these two of them to get the 8, as you representing the heavens and then the earth. Then you divide it, that divides, and then you get the 5 of your physical self.
Right.
Okay. So you had a sense of taste so that you will be able to interpret it, or your brain, which is the representation of the alpha and then the omega, still holds information about everything inside of this world. Okay.
So that is why we have the sense of taste.
Yes, it has its primary duty. Okay, is to tell you that what I'm tasting is this way or that way. Is it sweet? Is it sour? Is it bitter? Is it this? That is its main purpose. Because the kind of cells that exist inside of your tongue are much more of a denser in nature. So if anything that touches it, it becomes super active to a particular sense that immediately something that is cold touches it. You definitely have the interpretation from the head. Because you are nothing, the body is nothing without the head. Okay?
Right.
It is told you that whoever that follows, when the body follows the mind, then the entire body is filled with light. But when the mind follows the body, then the entire body is hostile to God. That is what it represents.
Right.
If you are someone that is led by your brain, okay, then there is still hope for you. But if you are someone that leads by the body is your physical senses. Okay? So if you allow the taste of things, and your mouth is sweet you. So you are eating everything, you are involving yourself in gluttonous behaviors. And gluttony puts strain on your body, making it to expand. Okay? It causes your cells to become a little bit weight in mass. Okay? So it causes you to become obolo.
Right.
We have people that naturally they are built with skin. Those people, naturally, that is who they are. And they don't need to be like, oh, I need to be exercise active. No, those people, when they practice their way of understanding what the spirit is, they can ascend easily. It doesn't have to you being chingelingi. You don't have to turn yourself back to 1. But if you know that I have gained certain weights, you need to eliminate those weights. You understand?
Right.
Because there's a certain aspect part of your life, immediately you grow and get to a certain age, you know that you are no longer going to be growing forward. You are going to be coming backwards. You start aging. Okay?
Right.
Yeah. So when you get to that particular point and you know that, okay, this is my body is like this, then you understand that there are certain things that you need to let go.
Right.
It is no longer operating at the highest form through which it can keep this functioning. Okay? Right. So once you get to that particular point, you let these things go, and then your sense of taste, you begin to involve your things with things that actually refreshes your tongue and allows you to cause more good to the system rather than destroying yourself. Because it takes only 5 seconds for things to sweeten inside of your mouth. And then it can take a whole year to ruin your entire system because of that particular single taste.
Right. Right.
You see the problem?
Right.
So if you allow the desires of the flesh to influence you more than the desires of yourself of the spirit, then that is when you get lost.
Wow. And so the desires of taste was actually meant for the spirit to experience what it is, to taste something.
Yes.
And not just to eat and eat.
No. It's tasting. You have to taste it. You have to first taste it, masticate it. Then you'll be able to involve it inside of your cells. That doesn't go and then harm your cells in a particular way, but causes them and gives them energy to be able to keep this body functioning until you are ready to leave.
Right. Right.
Okay?
Right.
Because death doesn't come for anyone until you let death come for you. Okay? Death is the one thing that you've already conquered. You are the Alpha,
And then
you are the Omega. You are able to
just
bring
as Christ said that
Christ.
I have conquered I have conquered hell, or I have conquered hell. You understand? Or I have conquered death.
Yes, I've conquered death.
That is the true meaning of what Christ really meant.
Yes. To conquer death is to let go of what is keeping you afraid of death. Most of you in this world, you are not afraid of life, you are afraid of death.
Yes.
Why? Because you haven't lived. You haven't lived. Since you were born, you've been acting on the image of other people. You've been representing yourself in a form of other people. You've been taught in the ways of other people. You don't have a sense of self. So when it comes to that, and then you look at your life somewhere along the line, now that you are 50 years, clocking 60, and nothing still happens for your life, then you go down, you sit down, you ask yourself, now, me coming to this world, what have I done? That is when the mind begins to tell you, to alert you that it is getting time. If you have anything to wrap up in this world, start wrapping things up. Wow. And that is when you begin to be afraid of dying.
Meanwhile, you have already conquered death.
Yes. So you become afraid of living.
Oh.
If you have lived an unfulfilled life, you become afraid of dying. But once you've lived life fully, you'll be like, when is death coming for me, self? I'm tired. Then death will be like, I'm busy. You will want death, death will not want you. But immediately you begin to let that sense of fear inside of you about dying, then you cannot conquer death. Death is much as part of life as life is as much a part of death. Until you are able to pick up from being a 6 back to 9, this ring will keep holding you. The 6th ring will keep you reincarnating.
I see.
You can never escape the cycle of reincarnation until you've raised up your Christ consciousness to a level of 9.
Okay, so me born it off. Sisi ababa maya tiasi say Oyansroma. And so manage na homa Christo nso church or the bus as isu nyina no. Wa memma ya ahwa abonte ne mo be menye hwe. Se Nyankopon ahini tie mo. Na ahini ni nso nya de ketwa e ahini a eso yie pa. Na ohwe board ne so ababa tro say ye wo sense of a star no we label eyes which is sight, a taste, smell. And now or the your friend is say hearing a can. And then nipa your 5 senses. Ya basa si so. Na baba patcher say ankasa niema we na ye de bae no. Ye de ba ha say yen Nyankopon honhom ne tumi na etie mu ema yen ye nya. Se ne Bible na ka no.
Yes.
E wo se nka ye de yano se ye didi a ese se nka duane na ye di no. Ye didi se ebe eso beba mfaso e de ama ye nya mesu anka tie mu.
Yeah.
Na nye se ye didi apresa ye be ye kese.
Yes.
Ene obi didi a o se ma fon nti wo se me koye kese. Wo didi a de ahye nipaduane so.
Yeah.
Enso enye sa ena honhom a Nyankopon honhom na ekenya wo na eti wo no. Kristo ebeka ho asem no. Enye no ena ope senka wo de nipaduane beye.
Yeah.
Opesenka wanui anasa otechema no udi bedi aduane a eso be bamfaso edi ama wo nipadua na honhom na eti wo no etimi anyemu atena na ne botaye a ode ba asase so no se obesan de ahwehwe ono ankasa ne ho no etimi awie peye.
Yes.
Sana dia kan nyina so nkate nka e wo sanki yani etimi di hunade yani hunade a
Yeah, let's pick it one after the other. The taste will continue from there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when it comes to your sense of taste, there's something called taste buds inside of your mouth.
Right.
they allow you to sense things and taste things.
Mhm.
These things, you are not just reliving your life that you already know.
Mm.
One thing that people need to understand about what it means to be a God, the only way a God grows from a particular frequency that it is to a higher level, becoming the God of gods,
Mhm.
you need to challenge yourself.
Mm.
And there is no greater challenge than forgetting who you are and rediscovering yourself all over again.
Right.
There is no greater blessing, there is no greater curse than these two.
Mm.
So you being able to use your taste buds, is you being able to analyze and then record information, because everything that you taste has a frequency.
Right.
Everything that you taste inside of this world has a vibration. That is why your brain can interpret it for you.
That is why when you taste something that is sweet,
Yes, it is able to tell you at there. If you are tasting
Sour.
something that is sour, it is telling you this thing is sour.
Mm.
If you are tasting, all of it are frequency encoded form in a physical matter form, like food, like cake, like all this Indomie. All of it are frequencies of the highest order. When you are tasting it, your brain doesn't eat the food, it eats the information inside of the food.
Mm. So the tongue is that powerful.
We've just started talking about it.
Wow.
Yeah, we've just started talking about
And we just abuse the use of the tongue.
Yes. That's the issue.
And these days, people use the tongue for so many things, unnecessary stuff. People use the tongue for so many stuff.
That is what desire gets you. That is what pleasure gets you. Okay, that is what pleasure gets you. You want to get the innermost part of what pleasure is. So you keep digging deep and keep digging deep, and the more deeper that you dig, the more you bury yourself. You see, you end up digging to a particular point that you can no longer hear the sound of Christ. Then that is when you become disconnected and feel like you are alone. God is not listening to you. No, that is not the issue. You have just dulled your taste, your sense of taste. You have dulled your tongue.
Right.
You've soiled your tongue. You see?
It is like not being able to feel electricity when you touch your tongue with it.
Yes. Now you cannot feel it. The reason why most of you touch the electricity outside of yourself that it shocks you is because of the fact that when it comes to your brain, the amount of electricity inside of your brain is bigger than any electricity inside of this world. Your entire system, one single person, the amount of electricity that is inside of your body, it is through that knowledge that you have that you are able to generate electricity. So tell me, where is the bigger electricity?
It's within.
Electricity capable enough to power an entire galaxy.
Wow. Wow.
Yes. So we'll talk about that deeply when we get to the Ark of the Covenant.
Okay.
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 So when it comes to the Christ sense of you using your taste, it's building information. Okay?
Right.
You being able to create with your sense of taste. You being able to taste things and actually be able to visualize their colors of how they feel.
Okay, so I'm sure others might have questions pertaining to the sense of taste. What of those who by virtue of maybe accident, or those who by virtue of not having a tongue? Okay, because some people might have gone through surgeries, some people might have gone through certain things in life that do not allow them to have, to have the use of the tongue.
Yes.
Okay, how does this affect, people in such condition? How would they now be able to, use that aspect into its, fruition in order to help them harness the Christ tendencies in them?
Okay. First of all, you ask those people, do they eat?
Okay.
Okay. If it is something that they eat, but the food doesn't touch the tongue, then definitely it reaches the throat.
Right.
And everything that passes through the throat will give you a sense of what it tastes like. Taste doesn't just come from your tongue. Your tongue extends all the way to your throat.
Okay.
It goes deeper. It is almost like the part of yourself that the food gets there, no matter who you are, immediately the food, you start swallowing it slowly and it goes down, down, down. If it gets to that part, whether you like it or not, you must push the food past. If you don't push it past, then you begin to cough.
Right.
It will begin to choke you. So when it reaches to that part of the end, that is where your sense of taste ends. You see? Apart from that, if you are able to taste it, it doesn't matter if you have a physical tongue or not. It's still frequencies.
Right.
Okay, so you can taste it, you can feel things, and then you can encode these things inside of yourself. Okay. Because if it was something that you learn, or if it's not something that you are learning, but you are just experiencing life as it is, then I'll ask you this question. If that is the case, then why is it that if you taste something that is sweet, if you taste lollipop today, and then within the next 5 days, you taste a lollipop, you definitely know this is a lollipop.
Yeah. Because you have that information already. Oh, so our tongue is actually meant to decipher.
Yes.
And gain information from the environment.
Yes, from everything that you come in contact with. That is soluble inside of the body. It takes the information, stores it in frequency form, so that when you get somewhere in any other day, it can tell you that this is what you are tasting. This is what you are experiencing. This is how it is. If you want to taste it faster, or if you want to taste it a little more sweeter, you should add this element.
Right.
If you want to make it a little bit bitter, you should add this element.
Right.
All that information is coming from your brain. Where do you get it?
You first got the information from your tongue.
Yes.
Before you make whatever amendment you need.
You need to make. That's how you prepare soup.
Yeah. Is there salt?
Is there salt?
So how did you know that there wasn't enough salt?
Yes.
It's by tasting. And by tasting, you get that information.
You get that information that, this salt, I need to add something small. I need to add a little bit of pepper. I need to add this. Because you are mixing a whole different vibrational energies of ingredients.
And all these, you mean to say that are helping us to build our experiences for the spiritual aspect of ourselves?
Yes. Yes. When you talk about taste, people tell how is this assisting us in spirituality? The fact is that what does a God do? Your purpose as a God, your purpose as a seed, a star seed, is to create. And for you to be able to create a world where beings can exist and experience life to their fullest content like you are doing, you need to pick information from your physical senses to create a being in which you can install those particular frequencies so that they too can experience life on their own. So the form of it is you creating realities. That is the main purpose of a God.
Wow. And so, wait there. Baba can't say me who here pa the stress mobema yaka metrase kakra bi na wohunu techrema so mfa so pa wo edema wo unyame suna etewo mo no ene wo Kristo a etewo mo menyin ni se wakwasori am yaka kire se wo techrema tumi nim yenyina nim se tumi ewo ye no nanso dean na wo de wo techrema eye techrema no ewo ho se eboa ama wetimi anya information baba akire mu se sebio wo ye nkwan ana wo nu aduane a wa wo ka wano a hu se enchini esua se medi bika ho wo ye dan hu se enchini no se medi bika ho techrema no ene ka kire wadwene na wadwene enso so ama wonsa etimi aye adwuma no wo de enchini ni bi aka ho saa de na o techrema ema wo hunu ye no eye information wa onipadua no egie eye wadwene no egie na timi aboa na baba e pa kire se saa de we nyina no eboa emanka etimi ma wonyame su na ewo mu no etimi awie peye ewa asase ya wabaso yeso enso ene yemu bi ede ye techrema edome yemu bi ede yano ye techrema ye de cancer money obi wo ha fiti anopa kosi enwumre ade bi ode ne techrema ebe testi bia no enya de papa ifri se onfa ne techrema no enya de pa sebe oye bema na wo de wano akọ ɔbaa ase wode wano ɛyɛ nneɛma woyɛ ɔbaa wode wano yɛ nneɛma a ɛnsɛ mfata saa information na wode ma honhom ne onyamesu na ɛte wo mu no ɛkwan bɛn so na ɛfa a ɛde boa wo ɛwɔ sunsun mu
I don't know, like they don't understand how deep that part of the discussion is when it comes to you having to go under a divine feminine and then to actually use your tongue in order to satisfy her. No? The benefits when it comes to spirituality, the disadvantages, no, is too much. Okay? The first of all, I don't want to go deeper into it, but what I can tell you about it is that when it comes to your tongue, it has certain pores in it. These pores are like tiny holes. And that is how the information is picked. These holes, you know, are linked to tubes. And these tubes has the ability to convert what is material into frequency form for your brain. So what happens is that if you go under the divine feminine, they bleed every month. Okay? And when it comes to their menstrual cycle, no, it is of a much denser energy.
Right.
When we start talking about it, they will understand into context. It is not evil. Okay? It is not evil. It's a much denser form of your body. Like when they say when you move from that particular self, you know, this physical denser form, you know, if there's any more denser
state
of yourself, will be the divine feminine's message.
Oh.
Okay? The Sakara people using it for rituals, that is what basically it does. It's pure, undiluted, concentrated matter. Okay? The first form of yourself is light, and light is converted into blood. Blood is the first form, but this blood is solid blood.
Wow.
Yes. So when you go under the divine feminine and then you put your tongue in this, and then you are there, and whatever it is that you are doing, you feel like you are gaining pleasure.
But you are corrupting yourself.
You are recording information onto your tongue. No matter how much you clean it, you know, some will definitely find their way into your brain. They'll find their way into your brain. And when that gets into your brain, then what happens? You cannot start to live without doing that thing. It becomes an obsession. And once you are obsessed, you become addicted. And once you become addicted, you no longer try to direct or to correct the mistake for what lead to that particular thing in the first place, which is your inability to satisfy her with the natural thing that was given to you.
Wow. Wow.
Everyone has that thing that they use to satisfy women.
Right.
And naturally, that is the purpose of that particular thing. So if you are not using that one to satisfy the zero, okay, then what are you doing? You are escaping your problem, causing yourself more problem.
So it is like you deceiving yourself.
Yes.
That the true purpose for me to use what I need to use to create, I now want to use a much powerful aspect of myself, which is the tongue, to get it done, and in the process corrupting yourself.
Yes. You end up, when that corruption happens, you know, your tongue already has a frequency that allows it to manifest things. Okay?
Right.
You speak things into existence. It talks about sound.
Right.
Everything inside of this world is the beginning of sound.
Right.
Okay? When we start breaking your brain down or your head down, this is sound. This is 6 and this is 9. Your ears are coiled in the form of 6 and 9.
Right.
Okay? They absorb in sound. Sound is the beginning of everything. Okay? So when you are involving yourself in those particular kind of activities, you are recording sound, and this particular sound tends to corrupt the original sound that allows you to manifest things easier inside of your mind, because everything that allows you to speak things into existence is of a lighter in nature.
Wow.
Okay? It's of lighter in nature. That is why when you are angry, when you are very, very angry, you speak things and then they begin to take effect. Because when you are angry, all your emotions are directed to one particular single point. you.